Do you want to practice your hand lettering with Sharpie Creative Markers? Sharpie Creative Markers took us by surprise last year. They came out with a brush tip as well as a bullet tip, and just recently they came out with a fine tip. But because these are the most unique acrylic markers that I have, I just wanted to show you how you can hand letter with these. So here is a very basic tutorial for you. So with the Sharpie brush pen, this one is obvious, right? You're just using it like a brush pen. So you want your downstrokes to be thick and your upstrokes to be thin. These are the basic strokes that I like to practice that build letters. So then when it comes to the bullet tip and the fine tip, these ones are not an actual brush pen. So it is different, and it's maybe a little more similar to Crayola markers if you've ever done hand lettering with Crayola markers. But basically, it's just a squishy tip. You're doing the same thing. You're giving it heavy pressure on the downstrokes and light pressure on the upstrokes. Now, when it comes to the fine tip, this one you're just not going to get as thick of downstrokes, but it's the same idea. You do have to press a little bit harder because it's more firm. If you generally press really hard with your pen, then you will probably love using these for hand lettering. So which one is easiest to hand letter with? That totally depends on the person. I do think the large bullet tip is a little bit more squishy than the fine one. The fine tip is a little more firm. So if you are really light-handed, you might have a hard time getting the thicker downstrokes. The key really is that your pen is basically bending as you're giving it that heavy pressure. To practice with these pens today, we're going to use my book, Hand Lettering for Beginners. You don't have to have this book to practice with me, but it does make a great gift. And I'm going to be using tracing paper. We're going to start with the actual brush pen. So when I use my book like this, I like to use tracing paper just so I can trace these letters again and again. And you can see these brush pens still work really, really well. They're over a year old. The acrylic paint is still really vibrant and really juicy. I don't feel like any of them are starting to run out. And just so you know, when I practice hand lettering, I sometimes like to start with the alphabet, and other times I don't want to do the alphabet and I want to go straight into words. It's totally up to you how you want to practice. You need to find what feels satisfying to you today. So today I posted 3 videos at the same time. It's kind of like my comeback after being away for several months. You guys, 4th year medical school with my spouse. This is insane. I'm not doing medical school. Nobody could pay me to do medical school. I'm doing it with my husband because he is amazing and wants to do it, and he's going to be so good at it. But 4th year, it's taking a lot out of all of us. So in the other 2 videos, one, I have a very basic review on the fine tip Sharpie Creative Markers because they're brand new and they just surprised me. And then the other one is 5 ways to fill your journal with the fine tip pens. And so in this video, I did want to show you a little comparison of the brush tip and the bullet tip so that you can see all 3 of them together. Next, let's go ahead with the bullet tip. These ones are the most unique paint markers that I have because of that squishy tip, like I already talked about. And these ones have 24 colors, but for these practice sheets, I'm not using all 24. The earth colors, which are a little more pastel, some of them are a little bit more dry. I especially saw that with the fine tip pens. Definitely check out my other videos so that you can see what I was talking about with those. But in this more primary original colors, none of them are dry. And like I've said before, these markers are old. They're over a year old. And acrylic paint usually doesn't last as long because it kind of dries out. But these ones are still lasting. So I'm a huge fan of these, and I especially love how they feel when I letter with them. Because this is the bullet tip, it's a little bit bigger than the fine tip. So this is definitely for large lettering. As you can see, I'm using in my book the uppercase worksheets that are for large brush pens. And that's what I was using for my large brush pen Sharpies that you just saw. And so doing these with the bullet tip, it's going to give you the same look as a large brush pen. I don't always want to do lettering with large brush pens because sometimes I like small lettering. So that is something that you can think about. Do you like large lettering or do you like small lettering? And maybe you like to practice with large lettering, and then when you fill in your journal, you just like to do small lettering. So now let's go ahead and use the fine tip markers. These ones, the earth colors, started drying out after a few pages of hand lettering, but most of these primary colors are really good, although the teal is drying out, and I did use it for a big rainbow, but still it was just that rainbow. So I don't know if there's just not as much acrylic in the pen because the pen is smaller than the bullet tip pen. I don't know. It makes me sad because I really, really love the look of how these make hand lettering. That is such a fun style. It's just the right size for most of the things that I want to do. But if they're going to dry out, then I don't want to keep buying them. But maybe they'll come in just a set of the black and the white, because maybe that would be enough for me. And then I would do the larger pens for my backgrounds, but they really need to make the other colors in the brush tip because that's what I like doing my backgrounds with. And this practice page is just the print lettering style. I really like this one to go with a more elegant calligraphy look. It combines really, really well for that. And it is for a small brush pen. So this is kind of a chunkier look because this is not a small brush pen. So the upstrokes aren't as thin as what you can get with a small brush pen, but it still looks really good. And especially in this kind of chunky style, I think these pens are perfect for this. In my book, there are 7 lettering styles. So if you're a beginner and you do want to practice more styles, my book has lots of styles for you ready to practice. I hope this helped you to practice with me today. Here's that video to review the brand new fine tip markers. Gives you all the details that you're going to want to know about those. I'll see you there.